In 2013, the Los Angeles Dodgers drafted a 17-year-old high schooler named Cody Bellinger in the 4th round. Bellinger quickly signed and was already making his professional debut 1 week later. In his first 2 years, he'd be unremarkable, but in 2015, at the age of 19, Bellinger hit 30 home runs for the Dodgers' A advanced team, the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. That's fun to say. Rancho Cucamonga. In 2016, Bellinger would hit 23 home runs in Double-A, proving his 2015 season wasn't a fluke. In 2017, Bellinger torched Triple-A pitchers, hitting .343 with 15 RBIs and 7 steals in his first 21 games. When Jock Peterson hit the DL, Bellinger was promoted to the majors and immediately started raking. He'd hit 39 home runs, drive in 97, and unanimously get voted for the National League Rookie of the Year. His power numbers would drop slightly in 2018, but he still managed a respectable 25 home runs along with 76 RBIs. In 2019, everything clicked for Bellinger as he would put up a monster campaign with 47 big flies, 115 RBIs, 121 runs, hitting .305 with an on-base percentage of .406 while slugging .629. He was top 3 in the National League in home runs, on-base, runs, and slugging, and would win a well-deserved National League MVP. However, in the shortened 2020 season, Bellinger would take a major step back as his batting average would drop almost 70 points and his slugging would drop 174 points. 2021 would be the worst season of Bellinger's career. His average plummeted to just 165 and his slugging was .302, less than half what it had been in his 2019 season. His strikeouts went up 55% from the previous year, and his batting average on balls in play was only 196 compared to the league average of around 300. In addition, he put up a -1 F-WAR, meaning he was worse than a minor league replacement. In 2022, Bellinger has been just as bad, struggling to hit above 200 with an on-base far below league average. Bellinger's decline is a bit surprising considering how fast he was able to move through the minors and how quickly he was able to adapt to pitching at the top level. Since his MVP season, Bellinger has accumulated only 1.7 WAR, which is less than half of what he put up in each of his first 2 seasons. What changed? From a look at Baseball Savant, we can see that Bellinger has been seeing pretty similar pitch frequencies between fastball and off-speed throughout his career. Check out these percentiles. In 2019, Bellinger was in the 99th and 100th percentiles for expected batting average, expected slugging, compared to only 3 and 14% in 2021. His launch angle went up to 22.2 in 2021 compared to 17.9 in 2019. That's a 24% increase and far higher than Vlad Guerrero Jr., who would go on to hit 49 home runs that year with a launch angle of 9.4. In 2022, Aaron Judge has already hit 41 home runs with an average launch angle of 13.1%. While some players like Joey Gallo have been able to hit a lot of home runs with high average launch angles, there is a tipping point where more launch angle starts to lead to more flyouts. We can see that between 2019 and 2021, Bellinger started swinging and missing far more on those high pitches. The exit velocity dropped, and in 2021, any pitches on the outer half were basically pop-ups, while the inside pitches basically became groundouts. We can see when we look at home runs by zone that Bellinger basically doesn't do damage when he chases anything out of the zone. In 2022, Bellinger still isn't really punishing pitchers when they hit the strike zone. Anything on the inner half is either a whiff or a pop-up, and the balls he does manage to do damage on are generally right in the heart of the strike zone. What does all of this mean for Bellinger's future? He's still really young, so it's doubtful that his career is over. But with the Dodgers always looking to stockpile on top players, how much longer will the Dodgers allow him to get regular playing time? He has a couple more years of team control, but it wouldn't surprise me to see the Dodgers throwing him into a trade to acquire someone like Juan Soto, along with a handful of prospects and draft picks. What do you guys think? If you were the Dodgers, would you trade Bellinger now? Or would you wait and see if he can turn things around and return to his 2019 MVP status? Let me know in the comments.